오늘은 창빈 오빠의 굿나잇 키스 바꾸셔야 해요. 고고가.
Hello and welcome to Ratchalog. Yay, our first video. I'm Kat.
I'm Nikki.
And today we are doing a massive overhaul of our major collections, which for me is Changbin.
Mine's Jisung.
And we thought we'd film this to show our supplies and the different stages of our collections and keeping our collections that we've been through over the years, because we've been collecting since 2019, right?
I think, yeah, the later half of 2019, and then we really got into it in 2020.
Absolutely. So we've been through quite a different array of supplies. And for this final, I hope, because I'm tired of spending money on supplies.
Truth.
I hope this is the final iteration of what our binders are going to end up looking like. So let's start with the binders themselves, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
So when it was small and the collections were just starting, and thankfully we started with these boys.
Yeah, actually, Kat was the one that told me about these, because before I had like a Ultra Last, the ones with like the black backings where you didn't actually get to see the backings of the photo cards. I kind of just started with that because I thought it would be nice, and that was back when I was like heavily collecting Monsta X and Gravity. So I was using those for a while, but when Kat told me about these guys, I honestly fell in love with them because it was such a nice design, and it's got like a really thick spine as well, so you can fit more in them. Yeah, and this is a Avery.
I think this is an Ultra Last binder, and I really like these. I actually ordered these for one of my last jobs. I thought that these were just like the best quality binders. They're very, very sturdy. And as Nikki just said, they look cool, right? Like the colors look nice, and you can put the picture in the spine and on the front.
And on the front. So like I have these in here, like they're just in here as like pictures that we printed and stuff. Mine's a little janky here, but I really like the layout for it. But yeah, it was really cool because the top really does make nice for like adding stickers and whatever you want to it, and they stay on pretty well for the most part. So it's for the bulk of the collecting process we went through, these binders were really good. And honestly,
and these are I'm gonna miss this sticker a lot. We'll just
I think we can save a lot of these stickers, honestly.
These are 1.5 inch binders, and we each have 4 of these. 4 each I have 4 for Changbin. You have 4 for Jisung.
Yeah, and we used to be complete collectors of their stuff, mind you, but we actually had to reel back a bit because you know how it is, they're putting out stuff all the time. But we stopped collecting the new Polaroid type things, and then we aren't sort of we collect what we want, how about that? But for the most part
we laid off a lot of the concert merch
stuff, because it was just getting crazy,
the fan meet stuff,
and then also like the pre-order benefits for like the season greetings and stuff like that. It's so much. Yes. But I'm sure all of you already know that collecting can be quite stressful,
but the real reason why we're moving from these binders, okay, so I just found out that these are actually discontinued. I don't know why.
Yep.
Avery decided to stop making these binders, and they're like, had this for years, and it's in such good condition. But they also don't really stand up nicely. So I think we felt like we needed our cards to have a lot more support, because I don't want to lay them down. I don't even know how that would look, where we would store them. I want them to stand upright. But the cards at the bottom pages were starting
to curl. I don't know if I can get this on the screen here, but as you can see, like, that's not very nice. They're starting to get an up curve here at the end, and honestly, as we collect these two boys, it's really hard to see your collection start to do that.
It's heartbreaking.
I would
really actually say. Heartbreaking enough that we decided to do some research and say we have to move into different binders. So you know, these are, well, this is a bad example. There's some Japanese cards on the top here. But these are 9 pocket pages, right? And these are the Ultra Pro 9 pocket pages. Great quality. There's nothing wrong with them. But when you have this much weight, and we tried to split them up as much as we could, but like for space saving purposes, it was getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah, and honestly, it's too much. So we wanted to scale back, but also scale up in quality.
Yes.
So we're scaling down on the number of binders we have, but upping the quality by using larger binders. And we finally found ones that we really like. These are just like regular standard size binders that you would find at any type of like office supply store.
Yeah,
so like even
3-ring binder.
Even outside of the US, you could probably find a standard 3-ring binder, right? But then we did some research, like I said, and we found A4 was an interesting size. So we decided to give that a go. And
because the thought of putting all of our cards into A5 binders was also not appealing whatsoever.
no, those are so small. I'm not sure how people keep their collections like that. Like, I've watched so many videos and I'm like, that's wonderful, but I feel like I collect too much for that to even work.
It's really an us problem.
Yeah. Seriously though,
I can't collect enough Changbin cards.
And I feel like some of the larger inclusions, because we kind of mix them throughout here, that might change in the future. We're not sure yet, but some of the larger inclusions wouldn't fit in the A5 binders, at least not not to me.
I mean,
I've never tried, but at the same time, like when you have like a 8x11 sheet of like poster, you're not gonna fit that in
some
there.
of the older I'm glad they stepped away from that, and that's a whole nother video.
Oh, you better hope they don't bring those back.
So the winners for us, or at least for now, and we'll just use mine as an example if you want to bring yours in here. Okay, bring yours in here. Ta-da! Lucky ball. Sorry.
No, so I used red because I remember doing some, little research about your boy, right? He likes the color red a lot, so that's why I picked red for his original one, but they don't make red in these, which are actually from Meow Cafe Shop. And it's really cute because it's got this little
it's kind of hard to see.
It is kind of hard to see.
It all like the quality of these binders. I'm so excited about these because these are gonna stand up and be nice and sturdy and hold our cards.
And they're D-rings, so that they're already gonna hold the pages really nicely. And honestly, what was cool about this is they actually have like a bundle going on. No, we're not sponsored by them or anything, but we were really excited as collectors. So we would assume you would be as well. So we actually got the bundle that actually comes with the perfect amount of these sleeves that would actually fit in there comfortably with cards.
Yes. So I think we got 10 of these with the bundle. It should be enough where we figured that we can condense the four binders that we each have into 2 of the A4 binders. And after much thought and consideration, we decided to go with the 10 pocket pages for space consideration, but also because these are 62 by 93 size pockets, and we're going to talk about sleeves in just a second, and our cards are going to fit like beautiful. I can't wait to put cards in here because they're going to fit like magic. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be perfect because we also switched up the way we store our cards as well, which we used to store with just one sleeve, right? And
okay, well, let's bring the sleeves on.
Okay,
but hold on. Isn't this cute, this little cat? Like, this is adorable. But I also have to say that inside here, nice and fancy, right? You also get the backer boards, which are real important for
keeping the
stability.
pages straight and stability.
But look, it comes with an additional little string here. Okay, so this one's pink, obviously, but I think I'll keep this black one on it because this is for Dwecky boy. So I think that's perfect. But I do have the option to change up, and I appreciate that. Okay, go ahead. Bring the sleeves in.
It's quite magical, to be honest with you. Okay, so we'll start talking about the first ones we ended up using.
Well, I think like back in the day, we started, and I don't even have an example of it, but we started with the just penny sleeves.
Whatever we could find on Amazon, that's kind of what we ended up upgrading a bit to these. And they're by Mayday Games. Yep. And they're pretty nice, right? So the size of it's just like your 56 by 87. And they're not bad, right? The thickness isn't the greatest, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure.
The thickness on those, I had to
Look
hunt
it up
to find it, and I believe they're 60 microns, which is it's better certainly than what we were using.
Yeah, for sure, because it felt thicker and it felt more sturdy. So we thought that we were doing our cards a bit of a favor in this sense.
But we also switched to these because of the size, because these are 56 by 87, which is kind of a perfect fit. Like this was as close as we could find to a perfect fit sleeve. These sleeves are nice for sure.
Yeah.
They were a little expensive because we bought them on we just bought them on Amazon. But they were really good, and actually a lot of our cards are still sleeved in these because the thought of switching over to the new sleeves we got for absolutely everything we own.
Let me just interject here and tell you it took us more than 2 days to re-sleeve and double sleeve all of our cards.
Yes.
And that was just for our main collections. We collect other groups too.
Yeah. So these are still floating around in my binder, and I think they're totally fine. You know, again, the size is just slightly different, and they're a little bit they're a little bit thinner than the ones that we use now, but the quality is still great.
Yeah, so moving on to what we use now. So what we use for the Korean releases and the regular standard size photo cards is this brand by Mandu Deco, and honestly, I was in shock when we got these.
Yeah.
It's the 100mm thickness on this one.
Again, no sponsorship here or
Nope,
anything. We
but
found,
it's perfect.
I don't even remember how we found this site, but probably from some amazing person who posted a video.
Probably other collectors.
Yes,
yeah.
other collectors. These sleeves are the 100 microns, yes.
Yes, and they're perfect. They feel like that's all you need.
They're crystal clear. They fit like a glove. This 57 by 88 size, when we were switching over the card, like, I'm telling you guys, it's so satisfying when something fits perfectly into
Agreed.
something else, and you know that it's going to be protected and safe. These are it. So this is what we use for the majority of our cards from, moving forward. I think we got these, so we switched over a couple months ago, I'd say, to these.
And then for our Japanese cards, honestly, at the beginning, it was really hard to find Japanese sleeves that fit the Japanese size cards, because they're like, the older ones at least are a bit wonky, right? They're long, they're skinny, they don't fit into the normal pockets of binders, so you had to also buy those differently, right?
Yes.
We started out with Dragon Shield, because they have the perfect size of that. I don't think we have an example of that here with us right now, but
we did have, and I'll plug too, a friend of ours who collects a different group that we also collect had this brand of the larger sleeves for the Japanese cards, but we had to cut them because they weren't exactly perfect fit.
yeah.
And it's coming back to me now, the evolution of how we got to the Mandu Deco sleeves.
Oh, is it? All right.
So we were looking like there has to be a sleeve that perfectly fits these cards. There has to be. So we asked a lovely friend of ours, and she asked a lovely friend of hers and said, yeah, this website sells them. And then that was it for us. I think we bought these and the purple ones, and that's
and that
what we
just
use now.
changed how it is. So these are the same. These are, I think, not
It's
as
100.
thick. Is it 100?
I think so.
Okay, so these are as thick as the purple ones that we got, and these are just perfect for the Japanese cards. They fit snugly, so there's not a whole lot of wiggle room in there, which is great, because then the cards stay put, which is, another great thing.
I think I shed a tear when we moved from the old sleeves into these because of the perfect fit, but also because we didn't have to cut them anymore.
Yeah, and it felt nicer too.
And we did have to cut them, but like, it wasn't even just a perfectionist thing. It was, we had to cut the sleeves to fit them into the pages.
Pockets, yeah.
So it was a necessity to cut them. But with this,
game changer, honestly.
Now, it doesn't seem like they're using that photo card size anymore, which I'm fine with. However,
it may come back, but we're ready.
We're good.
All right, so another thing that we use is the Purple Plus by Mandu Deco as well. And what we use these for is they're a little thicker than the original purple.
These are 120
120 thick,
microns,
which is real thick, right? These are thick boys. They're nice and sturdy. And reason why we bought these is because we wanted to make sure that our more expensive photo cards were protected a little bit better. So we do have A5 size binders, but those are for broadcasts and prints
and the expensive stuff and the
the
old
stuff we spend too much money on. Yes, that kind of stuff. So we wanted to make sure that those were extra protected, especially since we're keeping them in a smaller binder that we're not as familiar with. So these actually make the pages a little more rigid. They make us sleep better at night, if you ask me.
It's like member pricing, but for our cards. I mean, if we were really nice, we put all of our cards in these premium plus sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't feel like it's 100% necessary.
For sure.
Because we double sleeve them.
Yeah, we do.
So these 61 by 91 sleeves are also 100 microns, and they do have 120 micron ones too.
Do they?
I did not buy any of those for the broadcasts. Okay, but we could. just
we
to
have
throw
the
that out
option.
there. So these, when you double sleeve these along with these purple sleeves, it's magic.
It's magic here. I'll give you an example because honestly, I think everyone needs to see this. So I'm just going to pull this out and I'll never find the actual page again. But look at how nicely that's in there, right? It's a little blurry, but you can totally tell that it is double sleeved, but the room that it has in there, it's not a whole lot of room. It just looks nice and snug in there. How we sleeve our cards as well as we do like the upside down method. So we're, protecting it from humidity and whatnot. So the opening's down there for the smaller sleeve, and then the larger sleeve, we put it in the top there. So it's really nice. It's cushy. It's rigid. All in all, really happy with us switching to double sleeving our photo cards.
I mean, it was a necessity. And again, it took a long time. Like, we prepped all of our cards for this move, but it was worth it, and it was really satisfying. It was like one of those things that you could do while you're watching something, and then also be able to appreciate all of the cards that you don't always look at. So like some of the older ones that I had forgotten about, or some of the like the Nacific cards, like looking through that collection and seeing all that stuff again. So that was really nice to be able to see. But anyway, that's our standard.
Yeah, honestly, it took us years to get to this point. Again, we started collecting in the end of 2019, early 2020, real hardcore, and it was just an evolution of the stuff we used.
And I'm sure that Meow Cafe Shop has equally as nice sleeves. We started with Mandu Deco, and then we went to Meow Cafe Shop for the A4 binders. So the other thing that we put in our binders are these. So we have these in a variety of colors.
We do, because we also collect different groups, so we use their colors for that too.
So we use these for fillers. It's just a place, if I have a blank spot, then it's not a blank spot. I'm just gonna
and these are your like stereotypical like trading card things. So like if you go to like a Pokemon card tournament, people probably have some of these. Yeah, protecting their cards.
I mean, we have a game store, and that's where we bought these from, and we told them why we were buying them, and
they thought that was interesting.
They probably thought that we were really cool. I mean, which we are. So we all are, all of us collectors. So we do throw these in there. These are pretty cheap. I think they're like, what, $10 a box maybe?
Yeah, and they come with quite a bit.
Yeah, there's at least 100 in here. I would venture to guess. There's no... I guess they make you guess. Yeah, it doesn't say how much is in
and
here.
we originally we were using these to kind of like put in there with a little card that tells us which card we're missing, but we're actually switching that up to something that we made for our channel.
So Nikki is an amazing artist and designer. And when we decided on our channel name, had Nikki design us up some cards that we got printed out. And it says loading on there, and it's little
Quacka, little Plecky, and that's 2 Racha. That's our main collection. So, yeah. This is just what we're going to be putting in place, the cards that we're missing. And we're going to go off of a template off of our iPads. So,
for Rockstar.
For Rockstar, because that's where we're starting
now.
For that. Yeah. Yes. And we honestly haven't even made pages for Rockstar yet, because we're just waiting for our GOM to get stuff in, because you know how it is. It takes forever. We're also still waiting for some 5-star cards too, so it's ongoing.
But
we know how it is.
we all know the struggle,
Yep.
and you know, bless our gums, because they're two of the most amazing gums that we've ever worked with. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So lucky, and we are lucky enough too to buy stuff off of Mercari Japan and fill in the holes in our binders. So, with that being said, we'll be probably not today putting in our Rockstar pages, but the other thing is that I wanted to wait till they were kind of done releasing cards, because I didn't want to have to move things around a whole lot.
But when are they actually done?
Oh no. I mean,
All
I
those
just
video
counted
calls.
and they're at 70
For this comeback.
for this comeback.
Oof.
Like with album cards and fan signs and all that stuff and all the lucky draws, all that included, it's at about 70. So
They don't want us
that's
to live.
seven of those pages.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be an adventure, that is for sure.
Yes.
And we're not going to redo our whole binder setup for you today, because that would probably take years.
Yeah, well, you guys will probably be bored with that. But
Yeah.
we'll try to throw one binder into the new.
Yeah, and I think we're going to have to do this a little separately at this point.
No, throw your stuff up on
All
here.
right,
Let's
why,
go.
why the hell
Yeah.
not?
I mean, like, I just want to take a moment, though, because I really like the way that this binder is decorated. And I hope that we can salvage some of the stickers, and forgive me, I can't remember the makers of all these stickers, but everybody in the community is so talented. And
I drew this one.
you did
And
this
this
one,
one.
and this one, in this picture.
And I think
It's
I included
precious.
the, I don't know if I can show it on here. I included this one, I think, in some, as a freebie when I had my shop, Jiki's Unlimited, if anyone remembers that. I also had Gur with Stray Kids written on there too, so, yeah. Yay!
Okay,
All right,
let's
let's
get
go.
going. I'm excited for this. So, I decided to put my binders reverse chronological order. Why? I don't know. That's what I thought would be a really good idea. So I'm
Are you
gonna,
regretting it a little bit?
well, I'm gonna change it.
That's fair.
Like, I'm gonna go from baby bin up to
Yeah, that's
not so baby bin anymore.
That's what I have for Honey here. So my first page, I'm going to have to wait to change this over because we don't have any of the different pocket types yet, but we will be soon. So my first page just has, you know, little tidbits about Hanji-sung because that's just how I am, and little pictures of him with some Hangul and the ticket from the first concert we ever saw them, where we actually got to high touch them, which was otherworldly. Okay.
I just got attacked. I forgot this scars thing was in here. I don't even know what this is. Some
alright.
kind of
Anyway.
some kind of something.
Good job.
That'll go in somewhere.
So,
I mean, there was a time when we were pretty into like decorating our own inserts, but you know, I'm not good at that stuff. So
oh, you're fine.
mine were not that great. So
Oh my goodness.
replacing them to me was like not even a
question.
sad thing at this point.
Yeah, so this is what came with our binders that we got, which we got a bunch of them, so we're kind of excited to use them. 10 pocket pages,
And
definitely new.
we just ordered some of the blue ones, right? Like a different size.
Yeah, we ordered
for-
a different size. Too.
because the Japanese cards will fit in there,
Mm-hmm.
which is of course important. So we'll have to keep the Japanese cards in their pages as they are now.
Yep.
Until that order comes in.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I'm so excited about this.
I'm
This
probably
is
only
so
going to do one
nice.
pack on screen because I want to also sit on the couch and be lazy and
do
comfortable.
this. Okay,
doing
well
this.
then here, let's do that separately because actually I decided that I want to see your G-Sun cards.
Oh, alrighty then.
Okay, but
I'm
then
only going to do up to 10 pages. Okay.
Okay.
Is everyone cool with that? Yeah.
I mean-
You're fine with it. Alright,
What
so
if I wasn't?
I guess I would just have to take my leave then, huh?
Here, let me help you.
Yeah, so this is my original binder, Baby G, and so on and so forth. You're going to see odd-sized inclusions in here as well, and I'm going to skip over those until we get the correct sizing pages for that. So I'm going to just go ahead and start here.
Here, I'll move this for you.
Alright, we got to put this underneath maybe.
Okay. There you go. That's good.
Okay, so here's my... This is such an odd size. Do I have them facing the right way? I do. Okay. Here we go.
I'm excited.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, our binders are going to be sideways.
They're going to be in a different format, that is for sure. So I'll take a few of these, I guess, for now, and then go from there.
Okay. Do it by album there.
Yep. So, whoa, moving all this stuff around. Okay, so I'm going to start taking out my inserts, which I don't have any protection on them, which I think that that's fine.
Wait, you should take this out of here. Okay. It'll be easier.
Look, we've never really filmed anything before, so this is all
the
new to
only
us.
thing that I wish this had is the push thingy.
Yeah, I think that would be the only gripe with it, but at the same time, it also, like, it's not here pushing on your pages.
You could just take one.
I'm taking them off.
Okay.
We can move the binder. Alright. So, I got my G's. I'm gonna move them into this fancy setup that we have now, which is facing a different way completely. And let me tell you, that fit on these tiny cards is actually really nice. That's kind of cool.
Oh, it does look so much nicer
Right?
than that. It was like too much space in the
Yeah.
9 pocket.
So then we have,
Here it goes.
here we go,
Oh my gosh,
our
I've been
first
waiting
test.
for this.
They slide in, oh my gosh. Okay, it's a little tight. Alright, it's quite tight. Alright, that was a bit rough. But I think it's because our pink ones that we have are pretty thick.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah.
But it's not bending the card at all.
Yeah.
It looks nice and safe and secure in there.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna continue then. Okay.
Perfect.
Alright, I don't think these are gonna actually fit in here, so I might have to just find a different way to separate the albums. Yeah.
No, those are too big.
Womp womp. I'm gonna have to cut these. Alright, well, you live and learn.
So I'm interested in how you're starting from this side.
Was that not how you would do it?
I don't know. I'm just watching you and how you're doing it
Because it's gonna be in the binder like this.
Yeah, you're right.
Would it make more sense to do this?
I don't know. What's chronological
dang.
per page?
I don't know what to do. So what if we did this then? What if we did that? Right? Oh, these are really thick.
I mean, that's the point. They're
Yeah.
nice and protected.
Nice and protected.
They are just fine.
Ain't nobody getting in here. Ain't nobody. Not even me, the owner. Okay. Can you tell this is our first time doing this? What?
It's exciting.
It is, but it's also terrifying. Okay. Alright, I got no good way to separate. I'm not in mixtape. So maybe this here. What do you think? And then the next one. That leaves 3 spaces, huh? I'm very indecisive. I don't know if anyone tells that by the way I'm taking forever for this, but I'm just gonna do it this way then, okay? Gonna have that there, and since...
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, we might be getting some more fillers, because I did buy some more, and I can't remember what I bought.
Okay, cool. More fillers. It's gonna be great, because we're gonna need this size, or photo card size, whatever works. This is how I'm going to do it based on the setup that I had here, because I really like the setup that I had in the original binder. And then these will be fillers that I either make myself, or as Kat said, that we will buy them or they have been bought. So that's my first page. It's not as exciting I mean, it is kind of exciting.
No,
'cause
it's
this is
exciting.
really cool.
Look at it.
And it took me forever. This was actually the last card I was looking for to finish his older stuff. It took me forever, and people are overpricing the heck out of it.
Is that his Taiwan card?
Yes. All right.
All right.
And we don't double them up at all.
One in. Wait, he should go. Well, I'll put him in here so that you can see what he looks like.
Ta-da!
Oh,
so pretty.
Look at that.
Look at little baby G.
That
I'm
looks
fine.
really good.
Yeah.
I like
okay.
it.
So now we can donate these or something. All right. So next page is going to be their group cards. That's how I have it set up in here. And I'll probably start like this because that's how I want to do it. And I don't really have these in any actual order other than this is how I just have it set up.
Yeah, for those same.
Yeah.
Since it was the three boys in one picture.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I have doubles of these in here, and I'm going to have to take the doubles out because obviously these aren't going to fit. One card double sleeved very well, then obviously I'm going to have to switch it up a bit. Yeah, this is, I think, one that I have a double of. At this point, I think it might even be a triple. No, it's just a double. I'm a little ridiculous.
It's okay. It's the importance of templates.
Mm-hmm. That's what we tell ourselves anyway. Nice and snug little fit there. Honestly, like at first, like it's kind of like scary when it's fitting so snugly. But once you get it in there, you feel better. It's nice and smooth and flat, so it's pretty great.
It's not bending the cards at all.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate this card. You're gonna see it again later, but I love this card. It honestly wasn't that hard to find when I started collecting. But now people are upcharging this $30 plus, which is ridiculous in my opinion.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to play around with this setup because this is now upside down. That's alright.
Look at the back. Nope. You're gonna have to fix that.
I will. I'll fix that some other day. Today's not that day.
Well, that went in really nice, so maybe you're just...
Maybe I'm just freaking out.
You need
about
to
it.
leave them flat. There they go.
Yeah.
There
So,
you go.
okay, we found a better system.
They're just fine.
I'm fine. Alright, you know how we said that we were going to save space by doing this?
Well, to be fair, the older albums didn't have as many cards. We're gonna save space when we get to the newer. I'll do like
this, you're gonna separate by...
I'll start mine at God's Menu so that we can look at how those go in there.
Okay.
I don't know. What are you gonna put in there?
Well, if I went ahead and continued with it, I would have to put an I Am Who here, and then the next I Am Who here.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to you.
We don't need no clashing.
But I don't think that. I don't think so. I mean, you have to do that with Mixtape and I Am Not because they had sort of I Am Not. Because
almost all of I Am Not except for the
group cards. I mean, like those are just kind of separate, right? But Mixtape only having 2 cards and then it's other sized inclusions that we won't go into.
We're not bitter or anything.
I mean, I'm not. I have them, so.
Oh, for the broadcast?
Yeah.
Rub that in, why don't you? If anyone's selling their My Pace Han Ji-sung broadcast, I have a wallet and a soul that I'm willing to
Some organs
to sell to you. Please give it to me. I'm desperate. Look at this artist. He's perfect.
He just loves anime.
He does.
He loved it back in the day.
Who didn't? Okay,
Oh, those aren't gonna fit.
No, they're not. I'm just moving them out because I like them and I can cut them down.
That's fair.
All right, and that's it for I Am Who. So there's going to be some fun drawings here or something later on.
Cute.
Woohoo!
All right.
So I'll have to get that ready for
the pile. What did I do? Where's your backer boards? I'll put them in here for you.
Oh no! I haven't opened them yet. See, there's a pretty nice. They're pretty hardcore.
Yeah, they'll keep everything nice and safe.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They came with the binders. Again, we got a bundle. Alright, let's keep going. So, this is I Am You, which was a great era, okay? I may have not been a stay at that particular time,
But you can still appreciate the era
of course, and I do.
for it being really cute.
I mean, Hanji-san was just adorable as all heck in it. So there's that. Aw, look. Aww. Cute.
Topical.
Since this channel is based off of these two lovely gentlemen. So I'll probably speed this up. Alright, and here is the last page that I'll actually be doing on screen, just so that we don't make a forever long video. This page means a lot to me because I really like the colors that I picked for this, but again, these are not going to fit into these pockets, which is fine. I'll get over it. But again, I Am You is one of my favorite color palettes ever. Ji-sung's so adorable. I think it is pre him getting his teeth fixed, which is totally fine because he was adorable both ways. Not a huge deal. I remember the day that I found this card. It took me forever to find it, and a big Bangtan collector actually sold it to me for a reasonable price too, which I was happy about. But yeah, I'll never forget that day because I met a lot of cool stay throughout this process of collecting, and they were definitely really cool. Haven't heard from them in a long time, but I'm sure they're doing great. Like, I really like these fillers a lot.
Very nice. The color scheme for I Am You was...
Yeah, and honestly,
wonderful.
we'll ask them if they're okay with it first, to link their Instagram in there if they're interested. If they're not, then 'tis what it is. But look at this little guy. Little squirrel boy.
Cute.
Fun fact, I have 2 of these.
That's excessive.
They're not in here. The other one's not in here. It's just in case if this one gets damaged, I guess. That's why I'm keeping it. Also, selling cards right now is a bit of a crapshoot. I don't know if anyone else has gone through that recently, but yeah. So
It's hard with the
yeah,
algorithms.
it's difficult. So again, I'll probably throw in here some fillers to keep the older ones separate because that's how I want to do it. Even though we talked about saving space, we might have to do that anyway because we have a certain amount of pages. But yeah, this is part of my Ji-sung collection.
That is beautiful.
Woohoo, thank you for your help.
Of course.
All right, let's grab Binny.
All right.
Chung
Do you wanna like?
Do a mini flip through.
There you go.
All right, so let's start from the beginning, shall we? Look at that pretty binder. I picked blue this round for these because blue is my favorite color, and they only had pastel-y colors. So I went with my gut, which is this little kitty. Cute. All right. We've got our hard cover. What are these called again?
Backing board, I
Backing
think.
board. Okay. So this is Baby G, with almost the right amount of filler. But yeah, I think that it's really cute. Okay, and then we have their group cards for I Am Not. We have our I Am Who. And then we're moving up on in the world to I Am You group cards.
I
Okay.
can't wait till you put those in
I know,
the right
I've got to
faciness.
fix them.
Not that I'm judging you or anything.
And then this is the last page here with I Am You. And I will do a flip through one day when I get all this going and when I figure out these binders.
When everything's done.
But yeah. Alright, let's move on to Benny. Benny, Sean Benny.
Yay.
Yo.
Y'all in the building.
Yo in the building. I think we were in Subcase video with that song.
We were.
Alright.
Goodbye, Surprise G Slogan.
Bye, Honey G.
Alright. Again, I did mine in reverse chronological order. Why? I don't know. It was the decision I made at the time. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it would be easier to add to the binder when new comebacks came out. I don't know why it was real difficult for me to flip to the end, but here we are. I'll go...
How far back do you want to go?
I'll do Go Live.
Okay.
Look, I flipped to it. The regular size Go Live. Actually, Go Live has too many
POVs.
differently sized POVs. I
So
guess
does
I
in
could
life.
go- Oh no, what am I gonna do? Okay, how about No Easy? Let's go with No Easy. That one is a little bit better, right?
Yeah,
So
it
let's
has like
do- okay,
the
here.
tower records that are the wrong
Okay.
size.
Well,
but-
let's see if they fit. All right. Yeah, there's not too many. These different size inclusions. All right. Well, let's do No Easy, and then I'll fill the links from there. So,
let me take them off.
yeah, so you can take them off for me. Got my pink binder. Got my sleeves, sleeve pages. Open these up.
Look at it.
Were you just like making him twerk?
No. Can't prove it.
I think you were. I think he would enjoy that. Anyway.
You would.
Okay.
Secretly.
So, put my filler in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. There we go. And generally, when we have, let me turn this so I'm doing this not the silly way. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that
you have to
is-
slide it in
Oh,
flat.
oh, it's wonderful. I'm really, really happy with that. Now, wait, this one came out of the sleeve a little bit, so I'm going to fix it. But as I was saying, in general, when there is a double-sided card, we try to have two of them so
Yes.
that they both show, so that you can see both sides
From one page.
from one page, right?
And mind you, we only did this with the album cards.
I did this wrong.
Because that was just easier. Album cards are probably $5 at most if you're lucky. And for Nacific and
Okay, here's something I'm finding right now.
for
It's-
Nacific we didn't do.
I did for some of Nacific for some of it, but I double sleeve these
A different way.
a different way for some of them. I mean, I was like mixy matchy and a little wonky in here. So now when I have the sleeves here, I thought, what's the difference? It's fine. Well, it is coming out of the second sleeve a little bit as I'm trying to push this in. Let's see if I can go a little slower and get it to... Okay, it's still coming out a little bit. All right, well, I'm gonna have to change that. That's okay. I can do that. That's fine. So I have the top sleeve facing down. And really what I need is for this to go the other way. Which is how I did all my new cards, at least.
Oh, that's good.
So let's turn these around. And get these in here. And now when I put this in, it should be totally fine. Slide him right down in. Yeah, this is...
Remember, you can do this.
It is a little bit of a tight fit, but that's good. It's not the card that's a tight fit. It's the sleeves, because we have them double sleeved. And they fit just fine. There's no curling or anything. It's just... It's an exact fit. So they're gonna fit in there perfectly. So just be careful when you're taking them in and out. It's precious cards.
It makes you wonder if Meow Cafe would have...
They're the exact same size.
Yeah.
So it's an exact fit, which is great, because the best part about that is in this binder, these cards fell out. See? Just like that. If I moved them around, they would fall out. In this, there's no way these cards are going anywhere. Which makes me happy. Because sometimes I would take my binder off the shelf and then put it down, and the top row of the cards would just slide right out into oblivion. And that made me cry.
PVC cards in there?
I think there is a PVC card. All
that's
right,
going to be a test later.
Let's see how we get to it.
Because that is obviously thicker than these standard cards.
I won't flip these all around. I'll fix them later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we'll get them in here.
Yeah.
But lesson learned. Okay.
So
don't put your second sleeve on. See how that's happening?
Yep.
That's my bad. Right, I gotta fix this one.
So, how we store our cards is really similar. I actually took note from Kat, because I had mine where I was storing all the POBs and fancy cards in a separate binder or binders, and then I had the album cards separate, and then I had other things we collected separate, and it was just kind of, I had more binders than I needed. So I followed her way of doing things, so we have album and POB together.
This is amazing. Okay.
And album inclusions as well.
Sometimes I think that this is part of that. It wasn't a season's greetings. It was like the state membership.
Oh, you thought that was? Yeah.
Sometimes
but it
I
came,
get that confused.
I think it was like you got like a full set.
All right, so that was my 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now with the 10.
Oh, see, this is
Look
gonna
at
be
me
really good for
go.
older
Look at
set
me
or for
go.
newer albums.
Oh, I did this wrong.
I showed you how.
I'm mad at myself for
You should
thinking
be
that
mad
this
at
was gonna
yourself.
be okay.
I'm glad I didn't listen to you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look how nice this looks.
That looks really nice.
Are you kidding me?
That looks
Look
really
at how
nice.
handsome he is.
He is so
okay,
handsome.
for people who don't rate him,
They're
this
wrong.
is a mini rant to say that they are wrong. Ugh. Okay.
I love
Okay.
Solars. I love Changbin so much.
There is no one better. Okay. So now, this is my jewel case. Remember, this is when they started doing the jewel case thing. Alright, I'll fix that. I'll get to it. I love these holographic.
When they started doing the holographics, I thought it was honestly really cute.
It's perfect. Like, they look so good.
Now, trying to take photocard photos of them to get like the rainbow effect in there is kind of hard sometimes. Because either it's like crossing in the middle of their face or whatever.
Okay, be careful with this okay one, cat. Okay. Look, you guys, it's really bothering me that I faced these that I did these sleeves in the wrong way. Okay, but I'm not thinking about it except in the back of my head. I am, and I'm gonna go back and fix it after this video.
Yeah, remember how I told you it took us forever to sleeve these?
I'm not gonna make everybody like watch this with me. Oh, these fit so perfectly. I'm yelling about it because I'm happy. Oh, they are never gonna fall out of here. Look,
No,
that
they're
was a
not.
concern, okay? Because if you transport your binder, and like, I don't know who actually does that. Maybe people do. I never transported these anywhere, but
I mean, we don't
I mean,
go to sleepovers
if
or
I-
anything either.
we should have K-pop sleepovers. I
We
like
need
it.
stay
That's a
friends
good
that
idea.
live near us.
That's
okay?
a good idea. Why is this so thick? Oh, because it's Chongmin.
Tuesday.
Okay. I'm funny. Oh, come on. I'll fix this one. But they would fall out of these Ulti-Pro pages. And, like, it's not the fault of the page. Again, the Ultra Pro... I don't know what I called it in the first place.
Ulti-Pro?
So I don't
That's
even know.
pretty great.
That's a company or something. This Ultra Pro page, they're good. They're really good. They're nice quality. I'm not knocking them. However, they don't perfectly snugly fit.
Ultra Pro, great for, I don't know, baseball cards. Does anyone actually collect those? They
Yeah,
probably do.
people still do.
They do.
That's a good hobby.
There's probably a return.
But
on
like,
those as
okay,
well.
but like, people have to grade those cards, right? And
You can get these graded, can't you?
no, I don't want that.
No, because
No, that would be awful. Can we
imperfections.
never get to that as a society of collectors? Can we just never do
No, I'm not into that.
the grading? You guys, that'd be awful. I mean, because a lot of the cards that I have because I got them before Stray Kids was super popular. So, like, a lot of the cards we have, we did not pay a lot of money for them.
Nope, those were the days, though. As
Those
a
were the
G-Sun
days.
stan.
But also, when you're buying cards from overseas, or really from anywhere, it's hard to get, like, a perfect card that has, like, never been handled before, or that somebody has stored properly, or in the transportation of things, when it's
Yeah.
coming across the world, stuff happens. Or even, I was looking at one of my older cards, but it was like a mixtape card,
Mhm.
and it has, like, serious album damage on it. And what can I do? Oh, look at that page.
It's so pretty.
Look at that. And you can still see the back, which
Yep.
is wonderful, because I
It's
don't like covering up the back,
Yeah.
because I never remember what anything is. And then also, look at his signature. He's perfect, okay?
Cutie pie.
He really is. Okay. So look, I'm like 2 ahead of myself at this point, because I should have counted. How many have I gone through? 3, right?
Yeah, we've got 2 pages in here.
No, but like, how many 9 pockets did I go through? Like, I could probably do math on that if I was smarter than I am.
I don't remember.
I
I
think
wasn't
I've
watching
been
you
through-
throw them.
I think I've
it
been
is
through 3.
3.
This is a PVC card.
All right. Moment
I
of
don't
truth.
remember what this is
We might
from.
have to only single sleeve these. Wow. Okay. Well, is it?
No, it's fine. It's because I did it wrong. He's going in just fine. There we go.
All right. Let's look at this. Wow, it's flat. It's crazy soft.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Why did I put this in the middle? This is a PVC. These are all PVC cards on this page. Here we go.
PVC.
Well, can we appreciate this card for a moment?
Oh, he's so handsome. Honestly,
Anyway,
look at how skinny he is in that photo, and that wasn't that long ago.
look, everything he's
Now
doing,
he's massive.
everything he's doing in his life is exactly what he should be doing. He is perfection. I hope he knows that. Like, keep it up. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not kidding. That's how I am about the Jikis, okay?
Look at the view.
I know.
Aw.
I love Jisung's yellow sweater in that.
Look, they were precious in this video.
I just
okay?
realized I didn't talk about the Jikis enough.
We didn't talk about the GPs enough. Okay, that's 4, right? And then this is 5, so I have 6 cards on here, and I have 5 spots. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! For real! What am I gonna do? Ugh.
Well, I have a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach that these 2 are not gonna fit.
The Tower record? Are these Tower records?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these might have to go into a different size thing.
Okay, let's just see, because I need to make a decision. Well, it's the sleeve. because these cards don't fit into, oh, this sleeve is like one of the old ones. This is like making me nauseous just even touching it.
Yeah, but putting it in there naked is... Does it feel okay in there naked? Is it safe in there? It's safe in there. It's PVC acid free. But still.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I also don't know, like, did you almost drop my bin on the floor?
No.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do.
I think that we should leave them sleeved and put them in a different size thing.
Ugh.
Because there's a bunch of different size inclusions.
But they... I'm having a crisis right now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna work it out in my head. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but these are Messimia. I think.
I don't know. I didn't like the Messimia ones that much because they almost looked fake. Like, the quality wasn't there.
Can I have an unpopular opinion? I hate this card.
I love the Quokka.
The reason I hate this card is
because they put blush on it?
Because they put blush on his cheeks. It was unnecessary.
But
like,
Dwecky's adorable, don't get us wrong.
Dwecky, I love Dwecky, and I love Bin, and I love how much Bin loves Dwecky. But they did not need to put
also
blush on his cheeks. It was not necessary.
Also, the amount of, like, for the resale value of these is
stupid.
Obscene.
But I do like how, like, they put his hat on Dwecky, so you can see, like, the chain, like, he's wearing. So here, comparison. They put the hat on Dwecky.
Cute.
And instead of the logo of whatever brand the shirt is, it says Gizu.
Gizu.
So, like, this is a card that can grow on me, but I really hate that they put blush on his cheeks. And Dwecky has, like, does he still have that? He does. Like, they have the things on. Anyway,
I mean, I
that's
put it on the drawing. I hope he is.
It's just me, okay? It's a me problem.
That's a you problem.
Anyway.
Different group.
Okay, what am I gonna do?
I should get a new Dew Honey binder.
Okay.
Game on.
If I put these two oddly sized Tower Records... Okay, where's that sleeve I hated? Right here. I gotta put them in something. If I put these in something else...
Like a different size.
Then we're perfect. And I went from 1, 2, 3, I think 4 or 5 pages down to 3.
That's pretty good.
So I'm saving some space. This is really satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look.
See, I think this is really good for the newer ones because they keep coming out with more and more store POVs.
Put him in here.
And all that. Not that we're all excited about more store POVs, but at least switching to A4 with the 10 pocket was not that bad of an idea.
Alright, time for a flip through.
Stand by.
Hold on, I want to close it all the way. It's more exciting that way. Okay, Dwecky binder. Let me see how it stands up. Can I get that on camera? Stands up pretty nice. I mean,
That sound is awful.
I'm sorry. That looks good though. I mean, the pages are not sagging. Are you making him twerk again? Yeah, you're killing the focus.
I'm not killing the focus. You did by standing up this binder. And now we can't get the focus to go back. There she goes.
Alright. Alright.
Yawn. You should have a sound bit in your binder to say that every time
I
you open it.
should. Somebody should make that for me. Okay. This looks so nice.
It is really nice.
Oh my gosh.
Are you happy?
Yes, look at him. Oh, this is the binder he deserved forever. Oh, okay. Look at the backs of the cards. There we go.
Honestly,
Look at that. This
is a
beautiful.
big undertaking, but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, like look how nice this looks. And they are the most protected in these pages.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. Okay.
That's so beautiful.
We do have other size pages, but we'll work that out later. I think that's a good demonstration for how this is going to go for us.
Yep.
You know, I'm excited.
It'll be great. I'm really going to miss my decorations a lot. I'm going to try my best to save as many of these stickers as I possibly can because I still love them and they're everything to me. Also, I'm going to figure out a way to paste this to the front of my binder because it's one of my favorite pictures of Jisung.
It is.
Pretending to be surprised for his birthday and all that, so I will remember you.
Yes. Alright, well thanks guys for sticking with us for this video. We'll do another flip through when everything is all done and dusted and everything's moved into the new binders, and let you know how many binders we were able to fit into one A4 binder. It's supposed to hold up to 650 cards, so
that's impressive and
it's
perfect.
We have the fact that we have that many of one person, that makes my heart happy because I just love Changbin so much.
And I love Han Ji-sung.
Yes. So anyway, bye to these binders, and hopefully we helped you out here today if you're looking between binders and supplies and all that fun stuff.
Yep. And if you have any questions or anything you want to comment down below, please do. If you don't mind subscribing, that would be great as well.
Yes,
but
we'll be back.
No need. We'll be back with more videos, whether it's us together or us separate. And we're looking forward to showing you more of our collections because we don't just collect photo cards.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you.
This has been too much of love.
Bye-bye. Ducky out.
가? 오늘 창빈 오빠의 굿나잇 키스 받고 자려고.